Time to do some unprep prep. You know what it is. This is how we do it. Gonna make some food, then I'm gonna seal it. Shut up, Jerry! Right, so today I was going to cook something in the cast iron, and then it started to look a little gamey, so I washed it, and because I broke the cardinal rule of washing it, I gotta re-season it. So I don't have a plan now. Just kidding, I totally have a plan. Let's get the old crock pot. We're gonna make some shit. Right, anyway, I got the crock pot, so we're gonna do a little Saturday pot roast. We're gonna be putting this on high, so what'll be done here in about 3.5 hours. I went to the good old Basler's Market here in Terre Haute and got me one of these bad boys. As you can see, it's got some good marbling to it. Yeah, so let's begin. We will go ahead and put it on the thing. So I don't want to really have to do the timer on this. We're just going to look at it. Should be in at about 4:30. And it's the perfect time to cook. So let's blaze. So we're going to want to start off by seasoning this bad boy. I'm just going to use a little bit of Himalayan pink sea salt. Really good stuff, especially if you're watching your sodium, like I am. And then we're going to do some black cracked peppercorns. And honestly, I think we're just gonna leave it there. We're just gonna season it with that, because we're gonna be adding some stuff once we actually get it in the pot. So we will do that now. So we got our seasoning, and before we actually put this bad boy in the crock pot, we're actually going to start off by giving it a nice sear on all the sides. So I have my pan heating up here, so it should be good to go. So yeah, so we'll just get that nice and hot, and go ahead and set this bad boy on here. So don't be afraid of just picking the roast up with your bare hands. Salmonella who? This isn't salmon. Ha 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 ha. My name's not Ella. Or is it? You don't know. So we're going to take this. You can see it's a pretty juicy cut of organic beef. You can see the nice marbling there. So we're just going to take this right now, and we're just going to set it just like that. And really just let it do the work. So when we come back, we'll have this bad boy in the crock pot. So as you can see, this has hit a pretty nice smoke point already. We got some really good, got some little flecks on there. We don't want to cook it too much because we want to save all those nice and savory juices. So yeah, I think this guy is ready to get put into the slow cooker. Okay, so it's in the slow cooker. Haven't quite turned it on yet. We're going to go ahead and put the rest of our additives in here. So yeah, we're going to need this in before 4:25. It's going to be done in time. So I'll just go over here and make sure that this is timed and... Son of a bitch! So realize you're 3 minutes over and grab yourself a drink because it's been a hard day. And we'll go ahead and start with our additives. So we just got here half a red onion, lime juice. Which desire sauce. And this totally not 3/4 rotted yellow bell pepper that has been sitting on top of my fridge for 2.5 weeks. Now we put it in, so we do a couple dashes of the Worcester. People won't tell you to use lime juice in a pot roast because they don't know what they're talking about. I'm clearly a master chef. And we're going to go ahead and just pop that boy in along with the onion, and then stuff that on there. pouring a little bit of your drink. Your roast has had a hard day too. As you can see, the shakiness is from me eating the drink. Old Grandpa Levi's nervous today, boys. And we're just gonna throw that on high, and we will be back in about 4 hours. Which means that we're gonna need to set a timer. I know I said I wasn't gonna do a timer, but I want to take a nap. So we'll just timer button, and then we'll hit start. So it's always important to taste test during cooking. So I grabbed a little chunk of it. So let's just give this a bite. Oh God, that is gonna need to cook a little bit longer. Oh, never again. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Oh, every day. I suffer. Suffer! Suffering. That's all I ever did. Okay, so our 4 hours have passed. It's very clearly 8:36. This is undoctored footage. Undoctored. I'm not one of those hacks that just has something already prepared and then just swaps it out. Again, it's called unprepped prep for a reason, right? So it's very clearly 4 hours from now, and let's check out our final product. So as you can see, with all the ingredients and everything, and using the finest produce and meat, we were successfully able to make my slow cooker crock pot 4-hour recipe, which results in uncooked white chili with beans from Walmart in the frozen section typically, but this is fresh, always fresh for me. So yeah, so that's how you start off with a pot roast, and you end up with a recipe.